Greetings from the Black Hills of Dakota Territory, United States of America. Stan Gibilisco here. Proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV Whiskey 1 Golf Victor. You'd never know that. Looking at the frequency that I'm tuned to, channel 11, in the Chaos Band. The date is November 9, 2013, 1:28 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 2028 Zulu. A lot earlier in the day than recent propagation watch videos have been. And the results are that I have found activity all the way up on 11 meters, as you can plainly hear. Well, not plainly, but you can hear it. Now, that guy's over-modulating. I wonder if he knows that. Now, that's just such a thick accent. Well, you know, big boys, little boys who never grew up, like me, except (20/9). These guys are talking about skip, quote unquote, propagation all the way from the east to the west coast. There's music. I believe that's illegal to transmit on ham radio. Of course, this is not ham radio. But up here a little ways, this is ham radio. Let's listen. Birdie. I heard some... There, see? There's some signals. There's a DX station under there somewhere. When you hear that kind of thing, American stations sending their call and nothing else in great abundance, you know there's a DX station under there somewhere. I'll have to come back and check that out. Well, so we know now that this band is open. 10 meters is open. There's the 20-meter phase shift keying band. Lots of signals there too, openings to Europe. So I guess I was kind of mistaken and maybe premature in my conclusion that the bands were really going downhill. I guess it just has something to do with, number one, the days are growing shorter, so darkness comes earlier. And number two, every evening when I come down here at about 6:30, now that we've switched over to standard time, that's really an hour later, astronomically, than it was. And last night I actually witnessed the maximum usable frequency between here and W1AW drop below 18 megahertz. The signal at W1AW was like 10 decibels over S9, and then 10 minutes later it was gone. So there are signals all over these bands. I'm just curious. I'm going to start taking a listen for WWV and WWVH. It's hard to know which one that is, but you can hear that one. Let's go down to 10 megahertz, see what we can hear there. Now, I'd expect you'd probably hear WWV in Colorado here. Evidently so. And even though it's the middle of the day, let's go all the way down to 5 megahertz. Good strong signal there. That's almost certainly the one in Colorado. So I wonder if I'll hear them all the way up on 20 megahertz. Do they still transmit all the way up there? Yes, they do. That's one of them. And they used to even transmit at 25 megahertz. I wonder if they... Oops, wrong frequency. There's signals here. Well, I don't hear them there. But that's the propagation watch for today. Things look all right. 28 megahertz. Some activity on CW. There's that pileup. I'm going to check that out as soon as I'm finished with this, which is right now. Stan Gibilisco from the Black Hills of Dakota Territory once again saying 73 and so long.